check our audio levels. Looking good in neighborhood. Okay, so let's get my trusty glove of Ninja Dumb on, and let's talk about what we're doing. This is Necropolis for God Games. Formerly Necropolis for Necromancer Games, written by Gary Gygax himself. This is a reimagining of everything you can see in the sky cam above. And today we are focusing specifically in on, let's just get the right layer, room 17. We were working on that last week before we got to North Texas, and we left it in two ways. One, spiral staircase, which we're going to color tonight. I want to actually work on the walls here tonight, and we read in the book that this is a black floor. This is a black obsidian floor. The problem with the black stone floors is they come out like that. But then I had a little bit of an epiphany for how I think I can actually make these black floors work. And that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And I actually might do the proof of concept right here in this area. I think I might actually do that. Yes, I think I will. Let me zoom out for a moment though, because I did work on the map a little bit over the weekend. It was North Texas Con, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was actually running games, had a lot of fun. Thank you, Doug, Mike, and all of the crew that made North Texas happen. It was a great time. In between running games, you can see I actually have been drawing a lot of stone blocks in the walls. So we're not that far off having at least the wall ink done. I'm excited by that. I'm not going to do any of that tonight though. This is going to be pure coloring tonight. And it's like, how do you make a black stone floor with black ink lines stand out? Well, let's do our proof of concept here, because I was like mulling it over. That stairway came out looking boss. I'm happy with that. I'm kind of happy with that. Okay, let's get into this area. Oh, you managed to hear a little bit. So I ran 3 games, streamed them all. 2 of them were the same game, different groups. 2 of the games are actually going to have a second part, which I'll do next weekend and probably the weekend after. So that's going to be fun. And it's getting me comfortable with running virtually. There's actually a lot of work to do virtually. Like, when you run physically, you can have your books, you've got some printouts, you're good. But when you're streaming a game, you have to have all of these printouts and stuff ready in a format you can give to the players and a format that will go on the stream. So there tends to be a lot of work, I find. Like just getting that shit done. But it was fun. So this is my proof of concept. How do and it actually came from a game I'm playing. The game is called Secret Worlds, and it's very Cthulhu-like. You play an investigator type in a very magic-driven world. But basically, the world is getting taken over by Cthulhu type things. I mean, dodoy. And my character currently is, and this is a computer game, is in Egypt. And I was walking around these ruins of Egypt, or these temples of Egypt, in like the land of the sun god or something. It was really quite good. The locations are awesome. I'm taking screenshots all over the place, getting inspiration. And I looked down at the ground one day, and they had these flagstones with sand between them. Not black, sand. And it made me go, I could actually do sand in between the black flagstones. And this sucker could work, I think. It would make them stand out. So that's where I'm going to focus my effort, just for the beginning of the stream. And if it works, we're going to go up to room 17. And we're going to do that. Now I'm going to select my floor in this area. Something like that. I into the room a little bit, actually. See what it looks like the gaps or sand coming in here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do a select color range, and I'm going to actually select the black, which should select my black ink. So if I do OK on that, that's heavier than I was wanting because it's selecting all of that other jazz too. But that's okay, we'll work with that. And then I'm gonna get myself a little bit of, let's start with like a dark brown. Let's come in, like if this is my sand area, let's come way down. Proof of concept. I like doing everything on stream, you know. You guys know this by now. How have you been anyway? How was everyone's weekend? Anyone get up to anything fun? Oh, I'm on my blur tool. No, I'm on my brush. Brush? What have we got going here? Happy HB. Brown. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a wall. I've got a wall over the top of that. Okay, well, let's do this bit here. We're going to see if this works. Now, theory then. Well, why is it selected? Why can I colour that on my floor? I don't know. I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm going to back away from that one like nothing happened. Now, if I do this before I actually colour the floor, it's going to be a lot easier, okay? This is a little bit more tricky because I'm doing a proof of concept on something that's already been drawn and coloured. Really not ideal. Should probably actually do the edges of the walls a little bit. Let's see how this works. Whoa. Just get out of it. Come on. Yeah, these walls are annoying me a little bit. Yes. But let's come down here. No, I'll remove the selection in a moment and we'll see if this is working. Again, this area, I should have actually done this first before colouring these tiles. But if this works, we know that we're onto a winner in the other areas. Quite a bit smaller and a little lighter. Let's go lighter. Ooh, a mug printer. I gotta be honest with you, man. I kind of love what you guys are doing over there. Like, it's not every day that you have a friend say, "Yep, my mug printer is arriving." It's like, say what? That's really cool, though. That's really, really cool. You could abuse the crap out of that. You could have so much fun with a mug printer. Just try to get a little bit of variation on some of the colouring here. Like, I don't want it to be all one shade, right? Let's just get rid of this selection for a moment. Alright, I think that has some potential. Let's get under our floor here. And What is covering this? What is covering this? What is here? Okay. Shot glasses too. Man, that could be some cool stuff. That really could. I don't really want to do this, by the way, this way, but this is me. So seeing if this is going to work or not. And I'm thinking at face value, it could. And if we get it close enough here, then that's where we can just tear into the other areas. You know what? Screw it. Let's do this section right there too, and there. And darker. Let's go darker. I gotta be honest with you, but I actually don't know what a 15-ounce mug looks like compared to any other mug. I am not a mug aficionado. But I am excited at the prospect that you will be able to do these incredible designs on mugs. Everyone likes a mug. Now, is your intent to carry like your merchandising on these mugs? Is your intent to carry only certain types of imagery on there? Like the dragons, for example, like you've been doing? I think that. And that was a quick proof of concept. I think that works. I am encouraged enough to actually try hitting up the other areas. What do you think? Why is that so muddy? Why is that so muddy there? Like if I did white, is it going to come through white? No, look, it's grey. Why is that grey? There's something sitting on the top of that. Oh, is it the shadows of the wall? Was that it? Literally just as two shadows, making it look grey? Really? 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 Strikes me as a little odd. So let's get a little bit of brown in there. There we go. You see, that actually makes not only the flagstone stand out, but the actual doorway as well. Oh, it's not really a doorway, is it? It's a wall. It's an obsidian wall. I can hang with that. I think we might touch it up a little bit here and there later on. But close enough. Let's head up to the main area. Room 17. Here we go. This room. Hey, Gary Gygax! See, I'm down with that. T-shirts, mugs, I am down with all of that. I would actually put my own coin behind promoting that stuff. Like, I would do Facebook ads and stuff for that. Alright. Gary Gygax, you know what I was doing this weekend. How did it go for you? What do you get up to? Ink floor. select color range. Did that do it? Did that do it? Did that do it? Yes, it did. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit of tedious coloring, but it's all gonna be worth it. We're gonna select a brown. I've already got my brown here, so let's do that one. Let's get back to my brush to awesomeness. Let's make it a little bit bigger. We don't want to be here forever. Something like that. Jack's face would sell out, and you know it. Like, it'd be a hot one. Box office books, that would be cool. Oh, Cave, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry. I wish there was something I could do or say or magic up. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, is there anything I can do? I mean... You let me know, even if it's something that you just want to PM me on Facebook, okay? Friends help friends, and I'll try and help you if I can. That's a door. That's why that doesn't want to select. I can do neither. I can do neither, Cave. I am not gonna harp on with the woes of the world right now, but I will be honest with you, I have also been suffering from basically waking up every day and being in a foul freaking mood, you know. But I think for me at least, being forced out of that mindset for North Texas kind of broke it a little bit for me, and I'm trying to just preoccupy myself. Firing up a map is certainly helping with that. No, but I gotta be honest, I've kind of been in the same boat as you in a way. Like, my day job I could do from home. I'm fortunate in that. And I'm actually not sure when I last left the house. And I've actually been okay with it. I mean, I don't like what's going on in the world, and, you know, there's a lot of very dear people to me that, you know, I really would like to help out more, but from a point of view of like sheltering in place, it's like not been a problem for me at all. I'm like, alright, I don't need to go outside. The only time I actually go outside is when I force myself to get some vitamin D. Then I'll walk around the block for a little bit, and then that's it. I'm done. Don't need to see humanity anymore. I've actually been surprised too how some places have either adjusted or some businesses have managed to almost shine in a way. You know, the likes of Uber Eats and stuff. I've probably spent more money on local restaurants than I would have outside of a pandemic. So I'm supporting local business, which is great. I feel good for that. And I've not actually had to leave the house any one time for any of it. I've loved that side of it. And we've actually discovered some new businesses too. Some new very dangerous food. Holy shit, there's a chicken place nearby. A chicken sandwich place is to die for. Cave Geek, weren't you saying that there was a convention over in Florida or something that you normally go to and they're not cancelling or something? So you're actually thinking about going? Is that still on the cards? I think that's the last bit. Do I want to come through? I'm actually gonna come through with a paler color. Bigger brush. Just some broad texturing here. A little bit of sand in the cracks. I might come back over with a little bit of darker brown. Tampa Bay Comic Con, that's the one. You're not going. Yep. If they're gonna give you a refund, that's cool. I'm sure that will go a long way. A little bit of darker brown. Downtown Charlie Brown. Let's do this. Bigger? No, not bigger. You may not be able to see much going on right now because of the zoom out that I've got. Just trying to make sure that these cracks have a variation of about 3 different shades. I could certainly just do one colour, yellow or something, a tan, call it good, walk away, everyone would be happy, but you know, that's not what we do. It's not what we do on the channel, is it? It's got to have a little bit of extra TLC. And if I miss some bits on this, that's okay too. There we go. Now, why am I doing this? I'm going to hit save. That's how confident I am of this. I'm going to now deselect. And now, if we color in our blocks in black as a start, we're going to shoot for this. And then we're actually going to paint our own texture on the top of this. That is the plan. That is the plan. So what's the best way of colouring this? And in fact, what colour layer am I on? Floor top. Is that the whole thing? Floor top. Okay. So, what if I wonder if I can get away with this. I probably can't get away with this. Like, if I turn off my wall, I really want to colour in my wall. Like, really a lot. Can I do this? Let's like just get my base wall colour in. Screw it, might as well do those two as well. Oh, look, and that one's gonna screw it up. That one's gonna screw it up. Don't you do it. Don't you do it to me, Johnny. Shit. Anywhere that I haven't drawn a complete block, I can't do the select within them. Shit. Hey, Miss J, been a while, young lady. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. Alright, so where in that? Oh, it has a break right there. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. We'll do that one separately. Oh, they have two breaks in them too. That is some lazy drawing there, Faden. What are you doing? What are you doing? Right. Select, modify, grow. 2 pixels? Certainly not 66. Let's do 2. And then we're gonna actually just grab a little bit of dib dab dob off here. That's a bit dark. Something like that. And we're gonna fill it, and we're gonna fill it on the colouring layer, and I think we'll do it there. Well, no, we might as well do it at the bottom. We might as well do it at the bottom. We're gonna colour these a little bit differently. Alright. That just at least gets us going, right? It will give the room that we're about to colour that little bit of form. And we'll be able to drop our shadows in and everything. So while we are here, let's hit up our ink walls and let's fix this obscene amount of gappages that we've got going here. So let's get to about 30 pixels in brush size and let's take a look at this. There we go. Let's get some cracks going there. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Nice. Ink walls, I'm on the correct layer. Fantastic, bombastic. Let's colour in these blocks now. We're gonna go here, here, here. Select, modify, expand. Should remember the 2. Grab the same paint. Come down here and drop that in there. And it's on black. We're on black. Okay. Oh, because we just drew. We literally just drew. Alright, so there we go. Lovely. Actually, doesn't look too bad. I'm okay with that, actually. That might be a quick way to get the base colour in here. Alright, alright. Let's do this centre area too. Then we'll actually start drawing the black blocks in. And we're shooting for something like that, but better. Noble Dwarf sharing something? Let's find out what Noble's sharing. Oh, okay, so Noble Dwarf, They do a lot of merchandising. They personally carry my maps. I know they carry other artists' work. I'm not sure if they carry Miss J's yet. Oh yeah, no, we can't do Miss J because Miss J got tax problems. Well, no, you don't have tax problems yourself, but Australia to here and all the rest of it. But okay, so this is big mug, small mug. Yeah, I like the small mug. Is that what you're talking about doing? Just a small mug? It's like mugs can get too big, can't they? It's like the tea goes cold, the coffee goes cold in it. I like this one. I look forward to seeing the printing on this. It's fantastic. Okay, so what am I doing? We're doing this center area right here. And let's start with this. Hey, Tom Carter, it's good to see you, my friend. How have you been? I'll zoom out in a minute, Tom, show you what I've been up to. I've been kind of happy with general direction of this map. Modify, expand. That will do it. And we've still got our brown selected. So we're now going to do a fill on that layer. Kapow. We are going to come back. You know what? Right now, I'm actually going to come back over this a little bit just while we're here. Cocoa and soup. Yeah, cocoa. Cocoa in the big one. That I can see. If you're doing cocoa, you do a big mug of cocoa. Get those marshmallows going. Mmm. Mmm. Alright, before I zoom out, I'm actually just going to do a little bit of detailing on this. Upper layer, and let's go lighter. I believe that the intent is to start opening up Oregon here shortly too. Like there's some counties that have already started to relax restrictions a little bit. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm personally probably not gonna vary my habits very much. Like, there's a local restaurant where we love going to eat, but I can't imagine myself going there. Not for a while. Not until I actually feel a lot more secure. Now, if I was in New Zealand, those guys have got their shit under control. I'm very impressed by them. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. We can come back through, add a little bit of more love, but that's okay. I probably should read the bloody description from room 17 though, shouldn't I? Hold on a sec. Because this is described as having like 9 pillars in it. And the center pillar actually has a column, and I bet it's not the color I just painted it. God damn it. Alright, so what do we got? 9 columns. The outer 4 are of green. Check. The inner 4 are black-grey. Check. And the centre is 10 feet across, 40 feet tall, deep red. Okay, we'll add a touch of red to this and I think we'll be good. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. Let's add a touch of red to this. I think it's going to be one of those interesting social observations, I suspect, is watching how humans, myself included on this, like reintegrate and become confident again with, you know, society, with interacting. Do this down too? No, I don't think I should. But maybe I should do these. Set a deep red, right? Alright, let me zoom out. Tom, I will show you what we have been working on, my friend. Not sure where the last you joined this. But got a lot more of the brickwork done. Really happy with that. Got almost all of the outside walls done. Then we're going to have to obviously come back through, do all of the flagstones. But we got a lot of the flagstone done. I've started colouring in the groundwork. I'm quite happy with how it's taking shape. None of this colouring is final, but I'm taking it close enough to at least be able to sort of share screenshots. And so today's objective is actually to get the black floor in this area, which is why I actually started by grouting it with sand first. Make those blocks stand out. My objective is to repeat the type of pattern that we've got going here. Greys, whites on black. I might throw in a little bit of purple, certainly some blues. This is kind of my objective right here. Yeah. I forget what I actually did, what brush I actually used. I bet I don't have my brush installed. So I'll have to sort of figure out what brush this is and reinstall it. I did back up my brushes. I just haven't reinstalled them ever since reinstalling Photoshop. Yeah, so I'll definitely have to figure that out. Was it a smoke or was it a mud? We'll have to reinstall that on the fly. Yeah. Yep. Right. Let's get back into this room. This is where I wanted to put all of my love tonight. Thank you, Tom. What have you been up to anyway, Tom? Working on anything fun out there? Oh, you know what I should do is I should fill in these gaps. Before I paint the whole floor black, because I'm going to lose the gaps. Yeah. Well, you know, let's do the black first. Let's do the black. What's the best way of me doing this? Because I kind of want to... Like, I'd love to select individual stone blocks, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get away with that. Like this one right there, that's not a complete block. I should at least be able to do all of the interior. Like, if I select the outside and just paint it black, is that going to be the result I want? I should be able to do that, right? There's one. I went too far. Miss J, how come you know about these printers? Like, is this part of... I know it wasn't your occupation formally, but how come you've got a history with them? I am curious. Let's take that back. What if I turn off my walls? No, that's got a hole in it. Alright, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the outside one separately. I do wanna select this area. You know, I'm just gonna select the entire freaking area. I'm just gonna select the whole area. I'm overthinking this. Overthinking this. Probably the black is going to bleed into the gaps there, but I think I'll be okay. You know what? Color floor is the floor top. I think I'm actually going to do this in multiple layers and then... Alright, at face value, I'm actually kind of okay with the sand bleeding through like that. We're going to definitely come in, we're going to fill in these little gaps, we're going to fill in these little gaps. But I could actually see them way clearer than I thought, actually. We're going to fill them in. I'm definitely going to fill these in here too. But I think we're at least now going to start to get the pattern on the top. That is okay to start with. What freaking pattern was that? I didn't. You spent a few years dabbling in custom mug prints. I did not know that, Miss J. Oh, well, no wonder you know all about this stuff. This is Miss J's link. Well, you are a font of all knowledge. Well, 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 well. Oh, these are beautiful, girl. Holy shit. Girl, you've got so much talent. You've got more talent than a human being should have. I doff my cap to you yet again, young lady. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. The grout looks okay, doesn't it? I think I might grout this in a little bit here, but generally, I don't know how that one got. It's almost like it just got a little bit of dark going on. But that, I think, is the direction I want to take this sucker. This is pretty good. Thank you, darling. Happy Monday to everyone. Okay, so what freaking brush did I have? I don't want to reinstall all of my Photoshop brushes. I'll do that off camera because it actually takes a while. The backup of my brushes took a while. So I'm actually just going to reinstall the brush set that I think I was using to create that other pattern, the marble pattern. And so I've got that under mapping resources, brushes. So what was that? It wasn't smoke. But we could certainly download a smoke brush, couldn't we? That wouldn't take long. Was it rock? No, I don't think it was rock. I feel like it was a mud or something. Mud and dirt. I feel like that's how we did it. Hey, Dungeon Tomb. Good to see you, my friend. And I'm not winning games this time. I saw you dropping in over the weekend. Your support is always very much appreciated. Miss J, that's funny. That is funny. Nebula. What about no? Nebula would not look good here. Yeah, my backup brush set is 380 megabytes in size. 380 megabytes of brushes. That's nuts. That is like seriously ridiculous. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick search. Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick search for like smoke brushes. Let's see if we can find something fun here. So I'm actually going to show you. I'm on this site, Brush Easy, and I'm thinking about patterns like this. Not the circle and the triangle, but like this in like grays and blues and such. Maybe even this. And this. Like these three are where my head's at right now. We already had these. We did these for smokestack, like brushes. I do them for clouds and things like that too. But things like this could work out well, I think. This, 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 in greys and blues on the black and whites. So I'm just going to grab a couple of them right now. Dungeon Tomb, what have you been up to? How are you? I forget which one I just grabbed. Alright, let's open in a new tab. Open in a new tab. Open in a new tab. Let's try. We'll try these. We'll try these, okay? Sorry you're still sick, my friend. I really truly am, but good that you're slowly battling back. Yeah, no, but wait till I start putting you under pressure for that half, I want print wraparound shoulder t-shirt shit. That's when you're going to turn around and say, cough. Alright, let's try this now. So we're gonna do these smoke ones. Did that stick? Did that stick? Yep, okay. And then I'll clean these all up off camera. And then we want this one. That should be installed. And then we're gonna do this one. I once bought WinRAR, by the way. I once actually bought WinRAR. But does anyone buy it nowadays? Okay. So let's see how that works. Let's see how that works. Right, Miss J, couldn't it look really cool, especially with some maps that like they're so colourful, like especially some of yours too. But I mean, they could look pretty damn freaking awesome. Okay, so let's pick. Let's do a grey. Let's slide into a grey, and we're gonna actually do quite a few of these. But let's see if any of these are going to now work. I'm very actually tempted to actually merge all of these, like into one smoke set. Maybe we just do that. Maybe we just grab them. So we got that one. This one, and then we'll lastly do this one. Okay, so the last time we were actually doing like a mud pattern, and that worked out well. This time we're gonna see if smoke, which was my original idea, but I didn't have any of the brushes, so we did mud instead. We're gonna actually see if this type of smoke is gonna work out good. So let's just open this up, let's close this one down, and we're gonna, so our tiles are 450 pixels across, okay? So we did something like this. My general idea is, and maybe we can even go a little bit heavier than that, but even go pure white. Maybe the dark, I'm thinking darker greys, mid-range greys, and maybe a hint of blue on some of the tiles. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of while. What I don't want to do is this though. Because it joins too many tiles together, and it just looks wrong. I love the pattern, but I think we need to be sticking with like marble patterns that are more to an individual tile, you know? And I don't know if smoke is gonna be it, so I mean I really don't, but we're gonna experiment. We're gonna experiment with this. Cave Geek, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. But a tower actually with a map on it would be freaking rad. Noble, I hope you are making notes. Cave, you slay me, man. You slay me. Yeah, I think with enough of these built up on each other, this could work. This could work. Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna actually delete all of the black in this area because that's actually my stairwell. So we definitely need to do something there. And do I want to actually bring the marble into that? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. We'll do that for now. Yeah, I think I might actually do a hint of blue on a few of them, then build it up on grey on the top and white on top of that. Oh, you know what we could do, actually, if we were going to do that? I wonder if we could get away with this. Yeah, I think we could. Because we're going to cover a lot of it. Yeah. Screw it. So, Miss J, it is a dark and dramatic room. It is. So that is actually appropriate. And there's actually a sarcophagus in the alcove there, which should say something. A little bit more blue. I'm going to do a little bit more blue, and then I'm actually going to start to build up on top of it. I'm just using the blue for some texturing. Some almost baseline texturing. I think this is beginning to point in the right direction. It always makes me a happy camper when that happens. Now I'm actually going to start doing the individual tiles, so 450 pixels each time, and I think we're going to slide now towards a little bit, I think we'll do dark grey, middle grey, light grey, white. What would be actually kind of fun? Hold on. What if we actually did a random rotation? I don't want to change the shape. I don't want to change the size per se, but we can do an angle jitter on it. That's what I should be doing here. Let's drag that little puppy over there. That would save a lot of time. Yeah, he's the goth in the bunch. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that didn't jitter very much. Maybe I'd need to change it to 100% jitter. That must be just 50% of the time. Alright. So if I did that, it's not... Okay, that was changing. Okay, now we could do that on each one. Oh, that will actually be a lot quicker. That's a lot better. Okay. That's more like it. That's going to make it quicker. That's going to make it a lot quicker. Good. And then we'll swap the brush, we'll drop it to 450 again, and we'll do the same again. And we're just going to keep doing this for a while. Until I've pretty much got this floor covered. And then I might actually end it with black. Just to dampen it all off a little bit. Fuck me, Kate. Jesus Christ, man. Now I need to get you a jack towel. Now I need to get you a jack towel. Jack's going to be sitting there going, wait, what? And then he's going to have to test for sanity. Now, did it keep my jitter? No, it did not. So it resets my jitter. Okay, so we do shape dynamics, angle jitter, 100%. That's easy enough to do. I'm going to keep the color. Or do I vary it just a wiggle bit? Let's vary it a wiggle bit. Let's just keep doing that. Hey, Jack's here. Yeah, Jack, you do not want to know the conversation that was just taking place. Believe me, you do not. could do a little bit of a size jitter. Well, but they didn't make it big. Well, maybe that's not too bad. What if I made it 400 and gave it a little bit of size jitter? There's also color dynamics, but let's not get too crazy here. Angle jitter, size jitter. I'm willing to try some size jitter. But we're going to change the brush. Size jitter will do 50%. Angle jitter will do 100. And we're actually going to lighten this a little bit. Yeah, there's a size jitter too in the shape dynamics, and it will actually change the size of the brush dynamically each time. So, like, in theory. Now, what I might actually do though is let's up this a bit. Jack, I'm sorry, Cave is in a really, really rare mood tonight. I think I'm going to do the squarer brushes. If I don't like this floor, I'm going to delete it and start again. But I am going to actually come back over the whole lot with a black to get it back towards the black obsidian that it's meant to have. See you, Cave. See you later. do a little bit more. I'm gonna do a little bit more before we start hitting the black. And let's do the shape dynamics, angle jitter. I kind of liking where this is going. Let's do a little bit more on the step inside there. Let's hit save. I think this might be a good point to hit it with some black. Yeah. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. But it is described as a black obsidian floor. So I actually do want the predominant color to be black. I kind of like what is going on here, but I do want to now just wash it just a little bit, just to remove any of the stark whites and stark grays in there. Let's just soften it up with black. So let's hit up a brush, and I think with this I'm gonna hit it with this, and we're going to do some shape dynamics, definitely the angle jitter, and we're just going to I don't want to recolor it as black. Just anywhere that I see a predominance of a strong grey or white, I'm just going to hit it with the black brush so it breaks up the solid. Something like this. Let's change our brush. That's not looking too shabby. That's not looking too shabby. Alright then, now let's give this a good, well, you know, what's something like that do? No. I want something with a little bit more body. A little bit more body. I kind of like the fact that that's got some pretty good strong edges on it, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. I almost want something with softer edges. These are great brushes actually. I definitely could do marble with these brushes, like something like that. That's a good brush. These are great. These are great. Size to 450 across. That's the stuff. In fact, if we did this, just to demonstrate. Where's my brush gone? There we where is he? Like, I mean, that's nice. That's good. I dig that. I dig that quite a bit, but that's not what we're doing. All of these are great, but I want something more like this. Okay, and we're gonna switch to the black. Just a bit more. Now, no tile looks like the others. That's actually not looking too bad. That's actually not looking too bad. I mean, I do think the grout is almost a little bit too bright, but I'm willing to leave it for now. Because, I mean, you know, there's a starkness between the black and the grey, right? So I think having the starkness between the grout and the black, that's okay too. I might leave it like that. I don't think I need to overwork it. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. Now, the only thing I am going to change is we're going to go 450 right here. I'm going to switch towards white, and we're going to do a little bit of this. This area right here needs a little bit of love, right underneath the stairs. Angle jitter. Where's my angle jitter? There we go. So now I'm actually, I think, going to colour in these stairs. Are the stairs going to be the same colour as these? I think they probably should be. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not bad. There we go. So yeah, let's colour in these stairs. Now, of course, I've completely lost my freaking stairs, but so this, I think, can get merged with the floor top. I'm good with that. And if we turn that off, these are my stairs here. This is where we now need to actually do some love. Did I... Yeah, so I actually did do that on the floor top. Alright, so if I actually select ink floor, yeah, I did do that on the ink floor. Damn it. Alright, so let's select this one little bit at a time. Okay, so let's fill that sucker in with the floor. Well, you know what? No, let's do another layer. Yeah, let's do another layer. And we're gonna go back to here. We're gonna turn our floor back on. We're gonna do a little drop on there to get our baseline, and then we're going to color this in solidly. That will make our ink show up. Beautiful. Hey, Phantom Jen is here. Hello. How are you, girlie? How did the weekend go? I know you and Zach were over there. I'm doing a small alteration to my drawing here. And I'm actually going to delete the ink from here and here. I'm okay with here. And here. Okay, Noble, see you. I'll be back. Only in reruns. What time is it anyway? 6:07. Yeah, I'm gonna be going for about another half an hour or so. We're gonna see how far we can get in that time. I bet it was good actually to hang out with people. I bet it was. When Jack actually mentioned that you and Zach and Guppy and Corwin were there, I was actually surprised. I had no idea that you guys were intending to do that. But then it kind of gave me the warm and fuzzies that you did do that. I'm sure Mike and Doug were incredibly appreciative. And then to have Guppy helping out and such, it was great. More like that. And then we've got to get the marble effect. To wit, I think I will actually... Do I just grab a marble effect and throw it up there? I think that's what I'm going to exactly do. I am just going to grab this sucker right here. I think I'm going to do this block here. Which ones did you see, Phantom Jen? Where's my mouse? There we go. Yeah, which? So I ran on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they seem to be popular. Like, you know, the groups had fun with them for sure. Between you and I was really nervous about the Friday game because Meinhardt was in it, and I wanted to make a good first impression with him. So where this needs to come up on what, here? Yeah, there it is. There it is. That is it right there. The fact that Doug enjoyed himself. Honestly, that's everything. That is everything right there. That's fantastic. That makes me really happy. That's brilliant, actually. Meinhardt only... no. So, yeah, okay. So he played Friday and he played Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, so the Saturday one is going to continue. We haven't arranged the actual date yet. But they were slower than I was expecting them to be. That's the first time I ran that game. And, you know, I think because it wasn't physically at the con, everyone was a little bit more relaxed. Ergo, a little slower in getting shit done. But the plot of that one, I'm really enjoying. And I think they were too. Like the fact that they were figuring out, wait a minute, this is a guy that died 200 years ago. What is he doing here? I love that. I love that. It gives me goosebumps, you know? And it's like, it's a plot where I actually want the players to figure shit out and be kind of like, you know, weirded out by it. I mean, that's the point, right? So I'm really kind of, I'm jazzed just to see what they do with it. To see where they go with it. But that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not awesome, but I'm gonna accept it as it is. Jen. There is a great deal of sadness in this household that Jack did not win that. Like, when does Jack bid on things? Like, never. Like, ever. So the fact that he did have an interest and he did bid and he went way higher than he was expecting to and he didn't get it, honestly, little bit of a tearful moment. And the fact that, too, it wasn't like he was bidding against Guppy and it just came pushed to a shove and it got too rich for him. It's like, no, the bidding took place, he's winning. The other guy that he's bidding against, I'm not sure about some of these tiles now I'm looking at them again. I'll come back to that. Maybe I'm okay, maybe I'm not. But the fact that it like got to a point and then it was almost a sniper that came in, and that's what pushed him out. And that's the most annoying part of this. It's like, man, really, you couldn't let like one of the nicest guys in the industry just have it? Really? He never ever freaking bids on anything, and you gotta deny him. Come on. Please say the name of the person for Zach to hear who sent the letter that you can't say 3 times fast. Oh, in the scenario? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Hold on, I know who you're talking about. So, Mister, you know I ran, like, some games, right, over the weekend? I ran some Cthulhu Invictus games. And, there was a game I was running on Saturday afternoon. The Curious Case of Sidonius. And their patron, the person that brought them into this, hold on, because I don't remember off the top of my head, I only remember one part of it. It's a three names, of course. Come on, where is it? You can hear my little mouse wheel going, hold on, as I pan through this scenario. Come on, where is it? Come on, where is it? Here we go. Alright. The case of Tertius Orestius Sidonius. So the main person that actually hired them for this one was Quintus Orestius Turpilianus. Quintus Orestus Turpilianus. Yeah, say that quick 3 times. Quintus Orestius Turpilianus. Paterfamilias of House Orestius. Quintus Orestius Turpilianus, paterfamilias of House Orestius. Oh my God. Yes, there's your name. Real tongue twister. So I was actually Twitch streaming it, and I was like, yeah. So Quintus Orestius, whatever. You know, I said this thing fast, and I was like, well, I felt myself trip over my own tongue. I was like, whoa, that's a name. Quintus Orestius Turpilianus. I'm actually really this is a scenario that I'm really looking forward to seeing what the group does with it. It's like, it's so Cthulhu in so many ways, to find that the basically the son has not dementia, like amnesia, doesn't remember who he is, doesn't remember his own history, and then all of this evidence comes to light that actually has an ancestor from 200 years ago replaced him. What the hell? And then you figure out a little bit about that ancestor, and you're like, oh no, he's not a great person. Oh no, what's going on? It's like, what do you do with that? Looks like the son, but is it the son? I love it. There's a great scenario in there. I'm gonna do some shadows, I think. I'm gonna do some shadows on these stairs. What's my best way of doing this? If we turn off my walls and we go back to my ink floor, and we actually draw in the rest of the floor, what I should then be able to do yeah, all of that's good. And here though, that's good. I'm actually gonna color that in solid. There we go. This wall there, that's fine. And then we're gonna actually join that in. I actually want to be able to select these stairs like this. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, ink floor. There we go. So why is that not one that's selecting? Why is that not selecting? Is there a gob? Is there a gob there? There we go. Alright, so if I can now paint under there, so what I want to do is I want to get a brush, I want to get this brush, I want to make it pretty damn big. What was the size of that brush that I was doing? I never remember this. Let's do 120. Seems a bit big. Let's do 100. 80. 80. We're gonna do shadows high. Shadows. We've got black. It's already got the opacity. So if I do something like this, boom, boom, something like that. And then I can actually come down even lower if I wanted to do a smaller brush and really get into this, and maybe we do a 60. So we've got 80 and a 60. That actually looks pretty good. Bit finicky, but that looks pretty solid. I'm okay with that. So let's continue that. So we're going to do ink floor. So we do select, ink floor, boom. And the reason why I'm not doing all of these in one go is it's going to bleed out onto the other side, and I don't want to do that. So we do shadows. Let's just stick with the brush we've got selected. And then we go boom, boom. Okay, let's just make sure we got some good coverage. And then we do shadows high. Let's up that to 80. I can say finicky, but it'll be worth it. Yep, this works. Okay, so then we come back up to ink. And when we put the walls on, they all look pretty good. Okay, so we want to get the ink floor. Select. Shadows high, because that was the last brush we used. And then we're going to do shadows low. Make the brush smaller. You know, we may not actually have to make the brush smaller, because if I just step the brush back a little bit, that will have the same effect. Yeah. Select that. Down to shadows. And I think we're going to try that. We're going to try an 80, and we're going to do both layers. So we'll do the big brush, and then we'll do the small brush. Yeah. Floor. Shadows. I think once we've done these stairs, we'll take us a little step backwards. We'll make sure everything's looking pretty good. That might be a good point to end the stream. Yeah, that's working. I'm not done the shadow walls yet. We will come back to that. We'll start that on the next stream. Floor, select that, shadows high, brush, and then the shadows low, brush, nice, just a few more. High and low. Good. Oops. High. Low. Two more. Oh, and is that one not? Oh, is that not filled in? Really? Okay, a little bit of a. Let's just do this. Instead of trying to actually just add ink to fill whatever gap it's got, let's do this. Alright. And then we want our brush. Shadow high. And shadow low. Last one. Shadow high, pretty prominent shadow, and the shadow low a lot thinner. And then let's do a deselect, and then let's zoom out, and let's add our wall ink back. Something like that. You see, this zoom, I'm okay with that floor. But when we zoom in, I feel like we need to throw a little bit more black on the top there, just a little bit more. I think that's what I'm gonna do next. We're just gonna soften it up. Now I do prefer that over what this was. Whoa. This is not looking too bad now. That's looking pretty good. There's a lot more coverage of white and everything there. I'm okay with this one. Room 17 though up here, I feel needs to be blacker. Maybe it's some dark grey and black over the top. That's what we're going to do next. I'm going to pick that up tomorrow. We're going to pick up this room. This room's getting pretty close. We're going to do the walls. We're going to finish up the floors. We've got to do some details right here. And then we're gonna head north, or maybe east or west. But we're gonna pick another room, and we're just gonna start detailing it out. And I feel like obviously get the flagstones out in here. I'm not sure how many rooms have a particular floor pattern like this. But we'll read them as we go and we'll see. Otherwise, most of them will be like so. A little bit more towards the grey, pale, white side of things. So that's where we're going to pick this up tomorrow. I'm doing all of the walls, all of the floors first. Then we'll start coming in with the details and the furniture. Then we'll come in with sand drifts, cobwebs, that type of thing, dead sack. You get the general gist. I'm back tomorrow. I love you all. It's great to come back from the other side of North Texas, but it was also good to GM for a few days. It got to stretch some of those muscles I haven't done in a while. Until tomorrow, you all have a good one. You have a fantastic one. And I'll see you on the flip side. See you, everyone.